nerds, a very good morning. Happy Earth Day to all you cruise nerds. So we're headed upstairs. Not we, I am. And we're gonna I'm gonna get some coffee from Mama Ronnie so she can kickstart her day. And before we go to Palos Brunch at 10:30. That's gonna be awesome and different. And Mom is so excited to get something about sweet tea here at Palos, or at least in Palos. Well, ahoy cruise nerds, a very good morning once again. So I came back after getting the coffee, and the coffee cups here, at least on the Magic, they're like the cups that you get for the drinks, which they're small, but it was coffee, and it was good. Or well, it was good. It was decent. But we're going to get some specialty coffee here shortly, possibly, before we go up to Palos Brunch, because Palos Brunch is at 10:30. And so we're just going to go and get our bearings back here aboard the Disney Magic, and just to see where everything's at and just enjoy. And today, like I said, is Earth Day, so happy Earth Day, everyone, oh cruise nerds. And today they're showing all movies, animals, and anything related to Earth Day. And also in the Buena Vista Theater, which is on Deck 5 aft, they are showing the making of Lookout Cay, or at Lighthouse Point. So that is something different. So there's a lot to explore today. And tonight is Match Your Mate, so I might go and watch that, see how fun that can be. But anyways, cruise nerds, today is young, so we're gonna go out and enjoy and conquer another beautiful day here for the Disney Magic. See y'all soon for Palo Brunch.
I repeat, all 5 teams report to your assigned lockers.
You don't want to draw them too close to each other. Just like that. Really close to the top of the nose.
Alright, cruise nerds, so we were just in Soul Cat Lounge, and they're doing Learn to Draw Mickey Mouse. But it's the one from the new cartoon series, or if you've been to the parks, the one the Mickey that is in the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Nothing can stop us now. I show you how that one, the new animated shorts. But anyway, so the seas are getting a little rougher outside, and we started to rock a little bit since we left the cabin or the stateroom, and I'm starting to see like the motion a little bit, but nothing's better than getting a little rock and roll on the ship. But anyways, cruise nerds, I'm gonna pause here for now because I'm gonna grab Mom and we're gonna go up to Palo. See you on Deck 10. Well, ahoy cruise nerds, and welcome to Palos. So we're now on desserts, but cruise nerds, let me just tell you, if you're gonna come to Palo Brunch or dinner, make sure you come in with an appetite, because the food here is just delicious, especially here on the Disney Magic. We already spoke to the chef and told him how amazing the food's been. It's been coming out fresh, it's been coming out hot, and it's just, how would you say, Mama? Like you're in the, not the ambiance, but like
in the mood,
the mood, like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
When you're eating the food here, you're in that moment, and it's like savoring that moment when you eat the food. Just like in Ratatouille with Remy when he's like trying the different cheeses together and the variety is just like that moment. But Palo's experience, oh my gosh, it's been amazing, and I can't say enough good things about the Palo Brunch here. It's just delicious. But anyways, cruise nerds, so we had the heirloom tomato soup, and then we also had the antipasta. The antipasta with the antipasta.
Oh, the pasta. It was the meat one.
The meat one, yes. Prosciutto and different variety of cheeses. Olives. Oh my gosh, that was really good. Mom and I both got the chicken parmesan on the menu item, and so that was delicious. I also got the margarita pizza, and I would say out of all the fleet where they have the margarita pizza, I would say favorite is here on the Disney Magic here in Palo Brunch. Oh, it was so good, and it's fresh, and it's from scratch, and you can smell it from the oven when they were cooking it. And especially with the open kitchen concept here, it's like, oh, there's the pizza. You can smell it. But everything has just been so amazing, and can't say enough good things, like I said, about it. And if you are deciding between brunch and dinner, I would totally recommend the brunch here aboard the Disney Magic. But in the meantime, we are getting our desserts. So see you real soon, cruise nerds. Cruise nerds, I can now officially say I'll be becoming Sleeping Beauty. Oh, all the good food up in Palo will make you go sleepy. Oh, but cruise nerds, seriously, that was the greatest, or not greatest, but one of the best experiences that we've had in Palos in a very long time. Food, like I mentioned, it was great. It came out hot, came out fresh. It was just spot on. And we were telling our server Carlos, shout out to Carlos from Colombia in the Palo team, that it has been an amazing experience up there, and you can't get that experience over on the other ships, or at least for us. Everyone has their own opinion, and also their favorites, I will say. So it's definitely understandable, but I will say that was our favorite so far. And then also to the culinary team up there, the chef and his team up in Palo. If you see this, I do hope that you know that we thoroughly enjoyed our experience up in Palo Brunch today. Now we did get dessert. We couldn't finish it all. Mom got the limoncello?
Yeah, cake.
The limoncello cake. Now that looked really yummy. I didn't get it, but I saw someone else get it. I was like, ooh, that looks good. But I got the a chocolate cake with a side of
Molten chocolate.
It's the molten lava cake, basically, but it has a nicer name to it. It's like a chocolate cake with chocolate sauce on top, and it's really gooey on the inside with a side of, I believe it's like coffee type ice cream, which was really good. It definitely added that touch. So, but we came back and we were like, okay, I think we're gonna take a nap now. So anyways, cruise nerds, we're actually gonna go up to Cove Cafe. I think that's where we're gonna get our little nap, because we love Cove area up on deck 9 here. Sorry, I had to rethink. We're not on the Wish class fleet. But yes, we're going to go up to deck 9 and relax and enjoy some fresh air. And maybe even get a cafe latte for Mama Ronnie. So, anyways, cruise nerds, let's go enjoy a quick, brisk walk up to Cove. See you in a hot minute, cruise nerds. Bye for now. Getting ready for Jack Never Dash.
second you moved here, clearly I had it. I was scared you were just gonna check me and I wouldn't do it. I know, I was like trying to figure it out.
Next up, I have a bee, and it's the tiniest bee. It's the baby ball bingo bee number 1. Wow, what does that sound? I always press it because I forget it sounds so creepy. That's bee number 1, the baby ball.
Alright, cruisers, so they're doing bingo right now in Fathoms, which is deck 3 forward. I've never had the best of luck on bingo. I'm always 1 or 2 numbers away and someone wins bingo. And don't have the best of luck, but that's okay. I had fun. There's a few times when I've had fun with Dad and we're like on the edge of our seats, but anyways, cruising. So we just finished up crafts as well, wind chimes. Yeah, I didn't do the best of job. Mom was laughing at it, sadly. But hey, you know, I enjoyed doing it. It was definitely, you learn patience of how to do it. And patience with yourself. And Mom's over here nodding. Yep, so anyways, cruise nerds, we may go to the movie for Captain America, New World. Check it out, Betty! Anyways, cruise nerds, so we're going to regroup here in a minute and see what we're going to do. See you in a minute, cruise nerds. Alright, cruise nerds, so we were coming midship, and we're going to take some photos here with the backdrops, which I'll show in just a moment. But we're here at the Port Adventures desk, which is deck 3 midship on starboard side. It's a little different here on the classic ships. And we're here at Port Adventures. I wanted to see the hours. Tonight they're open from like 7 to 8:30. But Mom and I saw, over my shoulder you can see the alebrijes. And that is something that is a Mexican tradition. And they're like spirit guides. And if you don't know what those are, definitely search it up. I had to, especially after watching the movie Coco, but they are spirit guides, they are spirit animals, and they actually have some, and it is a port adventure, and I believe it's in either Grand Cayman or Cozumel, one of those ports, that you can do an alebrije, and you get to learn more about that. But they have a display right over here, and they have 3 alebrijes, and they all have names. And this one apparently is Mario, the armadillo. And then there's Taco, the alebrije. And a kitty cat named Fajita, which is another alebrije. That's a cute display. I thought I saw cute names. I thought I saw this display yesterday. So there's 3 different ones. Taco, or Mario, the armadillo, Taco, and also Fajita, the alebrijes. So those were cute. That's the display. So they might change the names, who knows, but those are the names right now. And then also, that's the Port Adventures desk. Now, for Lookout Key, now I can't speak on all the ships, but at least here, they do have a QR code for Lookout Key. So a digital copy of the map that you can go and look, and it'll direct you onto the app, which is really nice. While we were getting the digital copy, and we understand Disney is all about environmentally friendly, which we respect, but Mom's not really into the digital copy of the map because it is so tiny on the digital, on the phone. So the guest services did offer a paper map, so she could have one with us, which is a plus. Let's go get some photos with the backdrops here with our photography team, especially with the unlimited photo pass. So, and there's Nemo, one of our photographers. So if you ever see him around, definitely come and say hi to him. His name is Nemo. He's about to go on vacation though. So, anyways, cruise nerds, he's got the shit? Shield. Oh, there's a shield. There's the shield. So Mom's excited about the shield, cruise nerds, so we better go take a picture with that and get it all set up. Anyways, better go hold Mom's hand before she goes and kidnaps the shield. Yeah, we better understand the TSA agents, or the agents for the Port Authority, is going to be wondering why we're taking a shield home from the photography team. Yeah, we can't do that. And Dad would be asking too, why is Mom kidnapping the shield? Anyways, cruise nerds, see y'all soon. Well, ahoy cruise nerds, and welcome to Animators Palate here on the Disney Magic. This is actually my favorite restaurant across the fleet, and that is not including the Disney Dream or Disney Fantasy. I love the Animators Palate here on the classic ships just because of the atmosphere and the ambiance here on board the Disney Magic. And tonight, I would say this is my favorite menu because I get to get the persillets, and also, which is coming right now. And I'm going to go enjoy this before it gets too cold because I can feel it. It looks like it's ready. So, yes. Oh, cruise nerds, Disney Magic. So I'm going to go enjoy this real quick, and I will be right back in just a few minutes. Alright, prisoners, so welcome back. So, as y'all saw, I had the presets for one of my appetizers. And then I also had, along with Mom, had the butternut squash soup, which was perfect. And then I had the pasta, which is on the menu. But Mama, what did you have? Teriyaki. Mama had the teriyaki tenderloin. And we haven't ordered desserts yet, but I'm gonna get the cookies and cream sundae. Yay! So I'm excited about that. And the food's been pretty good. It's been coming out steady. And we're about to have a show here in Animators Palate, but one of the things about this Animators Palate, along with the Disney Wonder, it is all about the classic animation and the drawing, and that is one thing that Walt Disney was passionate about. So that's one of the things that I love about this restaurant, is that it's all about animation and the story that comes alive in it. So we're just going to watch a little bit of the show now, and I will see you in a little while. Bye, Christmas.
Everybody, here we go!
You are mine.
Well, ahoy cruise nerds. We just finished up with dinner, and we had some decent desserts. I totally forgot to take pictures, because once I got the desserts, I just dug into it. So I had the cookies and cream sundae, and Mom had a cheesecake, but it was okay. And cruise nerds, while we were waiting for our desserts, we got a message, as well as it was announced at showtime, and it was that Tangle the Musical is actually going to be shown tomorrow night during Pirate Night. So we normally have Twice Charmed, Tangled, and Disney Dreams here aboard the Disney Magic. And Tangled wasn't going to be one of them this cruise due to unforeseen circumstances, and which we were a little sad about, and especially Mom because she loves the floating lanterns. And then all of a sudden, David, the cruise director, announced that we're going to get it tomorrow night. Alright, cruise night, sorry we had to pass by a few people, and we're going into our cabin. And we got the doggy! No, we got the elephant! We have an elephant tonight, cruise nerds, which it is a plushie you can buy in the stores in Mickey's main sale. Alright, cruise nerds, just give me a few minutes and I'll talk to you momentarily. So, cruise nerds, back to the shows in just a moment. But we are going to go to the movie tonight, and the Buena Vista movie theater is on deck 5 aft here on the Disney Magic. And I was just telling Mom, we gotta go aft. She's like, aft? I was like, yes, aft. Because on the Wish and Treasure, and eventually the Destiny, it's all forward on deck 4. So yes, cruise nerds, after Mom did that question, it was definitely known that she likes her movie theaters on deck 4 forward. So let me just show you around real quick, and then we'll go back to the Tangled show. This came from the aft elevators, which is right here on deck 5, right around the corner here. And we came around, and here's the Buena Vista movie theater. And this is one of 2 entrances. One is right down the hall. And then of course we have Inside Out 2 poster. But we also do have a miniature popcorn stand right here. Well, ahoy cruise nerds, welcome back to the stateroom. Real quick, we actually had to run back down. We needed to grab a few things, like the popcorn bucket, because we forgot the popcorn bucket for the movie. When I was going to record the popcorn just now, or just a little while ago, I was like, oh no, we forgot the popcorn bucket. So we decided to come back to the stateroom. And I thought I'd take this opportunity to actually talk about Tangled the musical, because I think I mentioned that a few times throughout the day periodically, or at least this evening. So the 3 Broadway style shows here on board are Disney Dreams, an Enchanted Classic, Twice Charmed, and also Tangled the musical. So these are the 3 shows here on board. Now, depending on the length of sailing, if it's like a 3-night, 4-night, 5-night, the entertainment is subject to change. And website, as well as if you call in and ask about movies or the shows that are played in the Walt Disney Theater, they do state that entertainment is subject to change. And of course that was the case for this cruise. So the shows were supposed to be laid out how I saw it was, we had Twice Charmed the musical, and Twice Charmed and Enchanted Twisted Tale of Cinderella last night. Tonight supposedly was supposed to be Tangled the musical, but instead we had a ventriloquist, which she was actually pretty decent. And then tomorrow night was going to be our movie night, which was Snow White, which was the live action movie, because it was pirate night after we leave Lighthouse Point. And then the last night was going to be Disney Dreams. But so tonight we were originally supposed to have Tangled, but for unforeseen circumstances they had to remove Tangled from the lineup. And then this evening, David, the cruise director on board the Disney Magic right now, actually made an announcement at the show, as well as after the show, both shows of the ventriloquist. They did send a app message in the Disney Navigator that Tangled the musical is actually back up and will be performing tomorrow night. And normally these shows will be at 6 o'clock and 8:30, but since they already had the movie somewhat pre-planned, and also with tomorrow night being Pirate Night, they are going to keep the show Tangled the musical at 5:45 as well as 8:15, just because with the fireworks and how everything is lined up, they want to try to make sure everyone has an opportunity to enjoy both Tangled the musical and, of course, Pirates in the Caribbean. Deck party up on deck 9 and 10. Tomorrow we are at Lighthouse Point, which is going to be my first time actually visiting the island. In a way, I'm very excited, but also nervous. So this is my first time visiting a different island that Disney either has some part of or has made their own. So Mom has visited Lighthouse Point once before, so she has told me a little bit about it and where things are at, just so I have an idea. But she wants to make sure that I have and also will form my own opinion. Now, I know that there's already vlogs about Lighthouse Point and everyone's opinion, but of course Lighthouse Point has come a long way since those vlogs, so I want to make sure I give you a more up-to-date, more recent view and a fresh perspective. But in the meantime, cruise nerds, I am gonna call it a night for tonight because Mom and I are gonna go catch Mufasa, and I am excited to see the movie. So in the meantime, cruise nerds, have a great night, and I will see y'all all real soon on board.